Hello, this is Christy. In this short video, I want to show you how you can create a captions preset in Riverside and then apply that to your brand kit or to future videos so you don't have to create it every time. This is a nice time-saving feature in Riverside. Let me show you how it works. So I'm in here editing an episode for Michael Kriza, my friend from Builder Straight Talk. I added the logo already in this studio and I'm showing it here in this edit. But I want to add caption presets, and that's usually for like vertical videos. So if I change this to 9:16 from the top here, you will see the layout arranges, but I want to add captions in the middle here. And I would like to customize the captions with a specific style, and I don't want to have to create them every time. So I will now go to Captions. So I can start with one of these pre-made ones from the Captions section by clicking on it, and it'll add it to my episode here. But I can now go ahead and customize stuff, right? So the text is white, the background is blue. I want to change this background to the blue from the logo, or I could use this red one. Sounds a bit kind of difficult here to see. So I'm just going to choose this one as the secondary color from the brand as the background. Now, you can also change the font here to be all caps. If you want to change the background invert style, you can switch to a different style. It'll swap the colors and still use that blue from my brand. And you can also turn on animation for it. How would you like the text to appear? Now, you can have no animation at all. You can have the words being highlighted as you speak. You can have it scale or you can have it boxed. You can do a bunch of settings in here. And you can do a round corner for the lines, center, change the alignment. All these things you can customize. But I want to do a highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and choose red for the highlighted word, red background, like this. And here we go. Let's see what it looks like.
Way to describe this broccoli is a wonder food. People should be eating it, but they stay away from it.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, I kind of like it. Maybe you can tweak some more, maybe make the size a bit larger by typing in a number here. Here we go, like this. You know what? I kind of like it to be the other way around. So let's invert this. And for the highlight, let's make it possibly yellow. I know it's not a brand color, but it's much more visible like this. All right. So let's suppose that I like this style. I settled on it. Now, how do I save it as a preset? First of all, you can go to this button here and say Captions Presets. You can click on this, and here are the presets I already have created. In these little three dots at the end here, I can say Favorite. So now, if I go to Captions, you will see this style here that I created shows up, and it shows me a little preview. But I could also go again to the three dots and say Add to my brand. When I do this, look at this. If I open now the brand, the caption style is here. See? Of course, you can change this if you want to by going to the three dots, and you can apply this or edit. And here we go. You can actually have different styles of captions saved and configured for the different video styles. Now, I designed this for the 9:16, the vertical video. That's where it is. If I want to make it the same way for the horizontal videos, I can delete that and click Add and use the same one, this one here. You can also design one and set it for the one-on-one, which is square video, I think Instagram. So there you go. I'm not going to do this right now, but let's go back out. So here, this is now part of my brand. So let me show you how to apply this. So it's already applied to this episode, but if I get out of here and I go to the Made for You, for example, the one where Riverside created some clips for me, I could actually go to edit one of these. And because the previous setting I had was that with the white text and the blue background, that's what Riverside applied in here, but I want to change it. So I go to my brand and I will say Apply Brand. This not only brings that new style that I just designed, I can actually move it down here, and also it brings the logo, which I had before. Now the logo cannot be, if you move it around, it actually moves it for the entire edit, right? So if you look in the timeline, I have a bunch of scenes in here, and I will show you how to make it so that the captions move according to the scene type. You see, in this scene, the captions are not on the guest's face, but when there's both of them, it's covering the face, so it's not good. So how do you fix this? Very easy. You go to the captions and select them, and before you make any change, click Similar Scenes. Now Riverside selects all of the scenes where both speakers are on the screen, and only now you move them to the right place, like this. And then you deselect by clicking somewhere outside of the video area in a black area. So now you see where they are top to bottom, that thing is in the middle. Where the guest is alone, it's at the bottom. Where the host is alone, it's at the bottom, right? So that's nice thing about the scenes. Now, the logo, of course, doesn't seem to be placed properly. So I'm going to make it so that I can move it. Click on the logo and I will move it using this setting here, top left, maybe. There you go. So now it should be in that position all the time. Now, there's a bit of a problem here with the background, but I will address that later on. So there you go. You can actually swap that logo with a dark version for those parts. So this is how you customize presets of captions, save them as favorites, save them in your brand, and then apply them to all of your edits. And by the way, starting now, all of the new episodes that I record inside of this particular studio, the Builder Straight Talk Studio, will automatically use this brand that I created with the logo, this particular preset of captions, and it will automatically apply them to all of the future magic clips, branding, and all that stuff. So this is a cool feature that I wish was available in other tools as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and thank you for watching, and thank you to Riverside for sponsoring this video. I will see you in the next one.